In this video, I'll show you how to shoot in a small home studio and get beautiful shadows in the photo. So, let's go! Hello, my name is Alexandra Grua. In this channel, I talk about photography tips, lighting techniques and photo editing. All the links to everything I mentioned in this video you can find in the description box below. I placed my model near the beige walls. My model was wearing a nice white dress with modern white and gold earrings and white headband. Key light. I placed a strobe with bare flash 10-13 feet away from the subject. I made a slice of light with two foam cardboards. You can buy the same at any hardware store. As you can see, I use studio stands to support this foam plate, but you can just make stands for such foam boards because I often use this white side of these foam plates as a reflector. One side of these large foam cardboards are painted with white and another one is painted with grey. White side I use as a reflector. The other side, which are painted with grey and leaf, I use as a background. Because I have a small studio, I couldn't make my key light farther to get such even more clearly defined shadows. That is why my light stands not really far away from my model. It's just about 13 feet, so I have what I have. The first thing you need to know to get shadows in your photo, to get color shadows in your photo, you need to use small light source. The smaller the light source, the clearer the shadows will be on your subject. You need to use a hard light. Hard light in the studio can be gotten using bare strobe, a flash with a reflector, a strobe with barn doors, or you can use small speedlights. The further you take away a strobe from the model, a crisper shadows will be. By the way, if you haven't watched my video about hard light and Gope mask, please see it, because I'm talking about how to use hard light, how to get crisp shadows, so make sure you see it. So, how to create clear shadows in the photo? Let's repeat the main points again. Small light source, hard light, far away from the object, put something in front of a key light. Alright, let's look at my example how I took these photos. From the right side of the camera you can see another strobe. This is fill light. It works to fill the shadows. Let's look at the second lighting step. I used the same lighting diagram as I said before. Only one detail, the fill light was less powerful. That is why you can see the shadows more dark on this photo. I asked my model to wear a beautiful satin magenta dress. My makeup artist changed her hairstyle and makeup, and my model also put another accessories. You need to get a flash studio light higher and far away from the subject. Another thing you need to know, you need to put something in front of the key light to get shadows. If you want more shadows defined on your photography, you need to put some object in front of the key light to get more shadows. I'll show you my example and you will understand what I mean. I use Godox strobe light in my home studio. I shoot with Nikon D810, it's full frame camera, and I shoot with 50mm and 85mm lenses. Throughout all shoot I keep changing these two lenses all time. The third images was taken with exactly same light as two previous ones. The only difference, I put a green color gel to fill the light with a green. I use color gel filter from the company Never You can find these filters on Amazon. I think these filters are very good in terms of price-quality ratio. So I decided to fill the light with a green because according item color wheel, the color of magenta dress is complementary of the color of green shadows. If you want clearly defined shadows on the subject face, you need to put the object closer to the model. What I mean about object? If you have anything you put in front of the key light. For example, it can be a sheet of cardboard with cutting figures on it. It can be blinds. It can be transparent glass drops of water on it. It can be a plant. It can be any object that paints on the model face interesting shadows. So guys, I hope you find this video about shadow photography helpful. If you know somebody who will be interested in this video, please share. If you have any questions, please let me know in the comments box below. And the next video will be about skin retouching in Photoshop. If you don't want to miss it, please subscribe to my channel. And I'll see you next